Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CM Trading. Today is November 1st, 2021. And today is Monday morning. So looking at the highlights of the day, Microsoft lifts the markets, the indices, to new record highs. But first, looking at the economic events of the day, starting out at 4 o'clock South African time out of the United States, we have an ISM Manufacturing PMI number coming out. Now, looking at the various markets, starting out with the Forex symbols, the Euro creates a fade opportunity, while the South African Rand remains on its resistance. As we look at the indices, both trade, the Dow and the NASDAQ trade to new record highs. Looking at commodities, gold and oil pretty much unchanged. In terms of the stocks, it's Microsoft that is pushing higher, 330 last week, new record highs. And lastly, looking at cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin just unchanged, okay, hanging around that 60,000 but not breaking it. So let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trade. So here we go. We're going to start with the Eur Usd. And you can see, look at that spike we had last week. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. And then you had a correctional move on the downside. This was your top side. Yeah, did it breach that resistance? Yes, but it was a beautiful fade opportunity. Nothing is following through in the markets. If you look at it, nothing is really following through in the market. So this was a great opportunity. Now the question is, we hit this 1532. So we're still inside this range for all intents and purposes until this breaks. Looking at the USD Rand. Look at that. We are getting closer to being at that resistance level on a daily chart. So I'm looking to see if this does break it. If it does pop it, our next real resistance is 1522. So that's something to consider and continue looking at as this unfolds. Now looking at commodities, oil, not much unchanged here, just a few cents. And if we look at gold, also just really trading sideways, not much doing here. However, when we look at the indices, look at the Dow Jones, look at what it did this morning, just popping out to new record highs. If you look at a monthly, we're at the top of the top. Okay, that's it. This is as far as we go. There is FOMC this week, so this may be just what we call window dressing before the FOMC, because it looks like the Fed is going to taper off on some of their policies in terms of monetary policy to sustain the inflation from getting out of control. Now, looking at the NASDAQ also trading to new record highs here at 15,900. That's really an important element as well. Now, when we look at the individual stocks, it's Microsoft. Look at that, 330. Just went to new record highs. I mean, Tesla has followed suit to 1100 as well, but Tesla, remember, is not, a market mover. It's a big name and it's nice to know that it's moving, but that's not what's leading this market. It's really Microsoft that is leading this market. JP Morgan not much higher, Amazon not much higher, Facebook is dead, Apple, not really making new highs. So the markets are really trading on the back of 2 or 3 stocks, and that's Microsoft right now. And so that's really important to note. If Microsoft turns around, then the market might sell off. Looking at Bitcoin here, 60,000, 62,092, we've found a footing, okay? We've found a trading range for now where we've been trading since the 20th, and now we're on the 1st, so that's almost 11 days of trading. So all intents and purposes, we're here, okay, until something proves me otherwise. Either we break above 67 or we break 60. That's the range that I expect it to be in going into this week. Now, again, FOMC this Wednesday, so that's a big event. You do want to know what's coming out, so that might really change the elements in the markets. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.